room with brutalism. They had like mid-century. I could have spent an hour in there. I could have bought 1,000 things. So, hey guys, that was my experience from today. But first, let me show you my experience from yesterday. It was quite different. Hey guys, we are going thrifting. We're going to the antique store. It's actually not even thrifting. It's the antique store. It's overpriced. Okay, we're at Palm Antique. So this is like one of my favorite little shops to come to. But honey, it ain't cheap. It is not cheap. So I tend to find some things. Oh, look at this. $500, the anvil. How much are these? $150. Photo man. That better not say $6.95. Oh, these are cute. What are these? $60. I wonder if it's 60 for two. 45. I've always come back. Was this 3,000? Yeah, $2,200. HRH has something. Oh, look at that Seiko watch. That is cute. What is this? A bag. It's pretty dusty in here. Lamps, you guys. $700. I used to have some lamps just like this in my first house. How much are these? $1,200. See, their prices are steep. It's like, do you want your stuff to just sit and collect dust, or do you want to sell it? Oh, look at this. $85. Look at this vintage lamp. Let's see the price. 45 bucks. That's not bad. Look at this. Mid-century Asian picture. Oh, that's sick. Put on my bar. I spilled the tea about thrift stores because she has a booth. She's a little small business at this antique mall, and she says a lot of the people that have booths, they're hoarders. They really don't even need to sell their items because they're on a pension. They do it for fun, and they're collectors, they're hoarders, so they price things super high, and they don't even care if the thing sells or not. So that's a little tea, the little chisme I got on the booths. If you ever ask yourself, why are things so high? Because when I went back into the store, there was the same stuff that I saw a year ago. Like nothing had moved. It's like this little chinoiserie vase was priced at $195, which I wanted to buy before. Wouldn't they have brought their prices down if you still see the item? Anyways, I picked up one thing, a carved piece. And I guess you could use it as some sort of like bowl, but you know, there's a lot of like orangey wood tones going on, and I don't really like orangey wood. I prefer a very dark wood or a very light wood, but sometimes it's good to have mid-tone items and to switch it up. Not everything has to be matchy-matchy. Actually, I'm against everything being matchy-matchy, but yes, I found this hand-carved piece. It was $69 and it's super heavy. So I decided to put this here because I feel like it goes with the earthiness of this pot. I actually got this pot at the same overpriced flea market, and it's funny because a lot of my favorite items I've gotten at that overpriced flea market. So I'm going back and forth on whether I like this or not, but when I step back, I can see how it's a good little flow. Okay guys, let's get ready and hit 2 more spots. Let's see if we can just find a couple more things, and I'm really looking for a piece of art for my blanket. Okay, so we're at the second store. Let's hope they have something good. 160 fluffy stuff. Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. $9.25. Look at the lamp, Billy. Look. How much this one is. $195. That's not bad. Okay guys, and here's all real ancient artifacts from China. Like this is dated to 2500 BC. And this one, I really like these, but this one is 800. This one is 750. That one's 800. Items I like because they're oversized. But oversized items, you're gonna get an oversized price. Like, look at that console. Beautiful. So I actually have a space for a console, but I only have 52 inches. So whatever I find has to meet that criteria. Okay, so we're at Reloved, and we're looking for some work by this artist. Two artists. One is De Silva, and the other one has like a French last name. And I could see why I was sent here, because I see some of the... Okay, so this is Rich Silva. Okay guys, I was floored at this shop. When I was at Chesterfield Antiques, they told me to come here. They said it's a little spot about 6 minutes away. Now this room, look at those chairs. Every little trinket, almost every piece of art, I could have purchased, legit. I could have straight up purchased. But this was my second trip in 2 days, and I was on a budget. Now look at those sconces. I hesitated to get them because I just filled up some holes of spackle of some sconces that I had already had up. But look at those brutalist, like that candelabra, just beautiful. That monkey piece of art, beautiful. Like, I mean, this room kind of had some African vibes, also some brutalist vibes in my opinion. Pretty funky, like super cute. Quality like iron goods. So those two candelabras were only $100, and these two chairs were $500 for the pair. They were just refurbished, reupholstered, really nice. Now this room, if you want to get like some little knickknacks or trinkets, they had a lot of objects de art. I really like how they arranged them against the back wall. I like that piece of art. Just so many good things to look at. This store was so good. Oh wow, look at this sculpture. And look at this lamp. Oh my goodness. How much is this? 500. I can see why. I need to see how much that piece is. Yeah. So we are back, guys. I just found the best antique store, or not even antique, vintage store. They had a room with brutalism. They had like mid-century. They had rustic. They had modern. They had abstract. I could have spent an hour in there. I could have bought 1,000 things. So I know a store is good when I could buy a lot of things. Okay. So let me show you the first item I got. Okay, the first item I got was this art piece. And my husband, he wasn't too impressed because, you know, like, I can paint myself. I can work with wood. I can work with stone. I could do abstract. I can do more like, not fine art, but something more realistic, whatever. But I appreciate other people's art. So I picked this piece up. It was $150. And I never try to haggle and swaggle people down on art. I think it's rude. I think it's disrespectful. It's like, you don't go to Target and buy Studio McGee or all those mass-produced things and try to haggle and swaggle. Why would you try to haggle and swaggle on some lone person's, you know, art? I just don't do it. So I paid that. Okay, the next piece I got was this. Okay. Now I like this because in this room, it's a little more playful. I'm not a fan of this table, but this is what I have. And the legs are gold. It's okay, it's alright, but have you noticed people are always reluctant to swap out their dining tables? Well, the pieces are so big. I don't know, I just know my mom's had her dining table like forever. I've had this one for like 10 years, and I'm not gonna swap it out because, well, I may one day, but I already have the rustic wood over there. I think it'll be too much, but Maybe a burlwood piece would be nice, but for now this is what I have because of budgetary reasons as well. So I got this piece. I think it was, no, actually this was $4 and this was $150. But I think she gave me a deal on both. So both together. So I love that. The place is called Reloved. Oh my God, just love it. So happy I found it. I gotta stay out of there. And the next piece I'm gonna show you, hold on. Okay, so the last item I scored, I'm scared to pan around because then you're gonna see my Christmas tree. So remember how I did the floors? Well, I found genuine marble pedestal. It's Marquina marble, I just love it. And it's super heavy and has this light on top. I just put this piece here. This is from my camphor tree. And this is a holographic vase that I got from Nordstrom Rack. But it just looks pretty. It's a little, I don't know, do you guys think it's tall for this space? I don't know. That mirror might move. That mirror might move because I don't know if it goes. But remember the other mirror I made? So I make these puffy mirrors, right? With like leather, and I scrunch it up. The other handmade one, look. The other one fell. It fell. I didn't have it right, but look at it. Very sad. So this might be the end of the era of those mirrors, but I'm very happy with my finds today. I feel like I finally found a thrift. It's not even thrift. I finally found a vintage store. Oh my God, you guys. Their store was like, you got to give them 2 snaps and a clap. Their curations were like next level. So anyways, if you're ever in the Fresno, Central California area, check out Reloved. Their stuff is like super cute.